morning, Internet! My name is Tinsel Jingle, and this is my YouTube channel, aka this video you are watching right now. Oh my gosh, it's almost Christmas. I am so excited. Today's Elfie advice is about just Christmas in general and just loving yourself. While I'm doing that, as we talk about it, I'm going to wrap some presents today because honestly, I'm a little bit behind. I've been so busy dimension jumping that it's been so hard to stay on top. So rule number one is an elf. Get your Christmas presents done as soon as possible. I know it's a lot of work if you're working for Santa or for any of the other gift givers, but it's very important because you don't want to be like me and almost like 5 to 6 days before Christmas, maybe 7 days until Christmas, but I think it's 6 days. Yes, 6 days until Christmas, trying to get your presents all wrapped. Like, seriously, you don't want to be like me. Just don't. I just beg of you. Be on time and get your presents wrapped right away. Remember that the gifts you get and that you give don't always have to be store-bought, okay? Okay? Your gifts do not have to be store-bought one bit. It is fine if they are homemade. Sometimes they're better homemade, honestly. Like, don't buy store-bought gifts, especially, like, buy your friend or your family member or even your lover something nice this Christmas. That's nice. That's awesome and all. But remember that the truest gifts come from the heart. And that the gifts given from the heart are the best gifts in the world. Or any universe, for that matter. This year, I'm going to give Lucky something amazing. She's going to love it. If you guys don't know, Lucky's my special somebody. Lucky dimension jumps every once in a while. I don't get to see her often, sadly, but I can't wait to see her this Christmas. There's a plan to make sure she is here this Christmas to celebrate it with me. I'm so ready. I mean, I've been helping out so many gift givers and so many different people during this Christmas season and during the whole year, just trying to make sure you guys are good and that you have been behaving so they can give you presents and not holes in your stocking and not sad things. You know, it's all about doing what we can, you know? Honestly, I am not I'm definitely not a wrapping paper elf. I'm not in the wrapping department. I'm in the dimension jumping department for a reason. I check up on you guys. I check up on you kids watching this to make sure you're doing good. We have to be doing good. And doing good isn't just behaving yourself. Doing good is helping others and being there for others. And always, always, always being kind. I know sometimes you have a hard time being kind because some people are not the nicest. I get that. But being kind is so important. You can be kind and still not like a person. I know, that's sad. But it's true. You can be kind and still not like a person. Sometimes that happens. But just do your best to be kind and loving and there for your friends and family because they need you the most. Friends and family are very much important. And here's the thing about family. Family does not, and I'm going to say this multiple times, family does not mean birth. One more time for those in the back row. Family does not mean they have to be by birth. So you can be adopted. You can just say, hey, you're family now. And then they're like, oh, okay. And then you're family. It doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. Family is not always by birth. What else do I have for you? Okay, So, as you can see, I'm not the best at wrapping, but like I said, that doesn't matter. It's the gift inside that counts. Do you want to know something? There's such thing as another gift. Something special. Something that happened thousands and thousands of years ago that we don't really talk about, especially now. And we need to talk about. Honestly, we really need to talk about it. And that's the special gift that God gave us thousands and thousands of years ago. That's right. God gave us a gift. You know what that gift was? His name was Jesus. And later on in life, he would end up doing so many miracles and end up helping so many people. So, why am I talking about Jesus? Well, Jesus gave everything. He gave his life, died on the cross for our sins. And that's another reason to give. Because, you know, Jesus gave everything. He gave food. He gave hugs. I'm sure he gave hugs. If he didn't give hugs, I would be very disappointed. He gave his knee for little children. He gave health. He just gave and gave and gave and gave and gave. And I know a lot of you probably would never do as much as he did. I mean, we're human after all. Jesus was born, and it was things to celebrate because this is the birth of Christ. This is the birth of Christ, the Son of God. Jesus was born in a stable, and if you don't know what a stable is, it's basically a big barn full of animals. Those country folk out there, you know what I'm talking about. Barn with animals? You better. If you don't, I'll be disappointed in you. But, oh, so much air in this thing. He was born of humble beginnings. And before he was born, his mama and his daddy had to travel very, very far to a place called Bethlehem. Oh my, they had to travel. They had to go because there was a census caller. You know how we do censuses almost every year? There was a 2020 census. You know how to finding out what kind of person you are and where you live and the environment. They had to do that. But they had to travel so far because their home wasn't in Bethlehem. They had to go back to the hometown of the birth of Joseph. And that Joseph is Jesus' daddy. Well, heavenly daddy. Because God was Jesus' not heavenly daddy. Sorry. I'm so distracted today. Joseph was Jesus is his earthly daddy. The person that helped raise him. And God was his heavenly daddy and the one who claimed him. God claimed Jesus and said, "You are my son." But we're getting a little ahead of ourselves, aren't we? So as you think about Christmas and you give your gifts, please think about Jesus Christ too and what he did for all of us. Think it through. And if I got something wrong in my story, I apologize. Feel free to talk about it in the comments down below. And we can discuss it together. So I'm always willing to learn more. Because after all, Dimension Jumper needs to know everything about her surroundings. Man, this gift is hard to wrap. I'm learning so much in this gift wrapping process. Tinsel's gonna go do some dimension shopping today. Before you say, "Wow, I thought you said magic." I do have magic. That's why I dimension jump. I just like shopping. Can't an elf shop every once in a while for fun? Almost done. We're almost there. I love glitter. There's so much glitter all over my hands. I am so happy. This is making me so happy. I can't wait to share more videos with you guys. There'll be more videos after this video. If you want to see more of me in the next coming years, feel free to let us know in the comments, and maybe I'll come back. I love you guys so much, and I care about what you have to say. I want you to know that even if you're far away this Christmas, or you're alone, that you are still loved. You're very, three more veries, very important. And you are loved by God. Well, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you know, like I said, that you're very loved by me and by God, and that we care about you very much. And we just hope that you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Sparkle on, you beautiful sparkles. Merry Christmas!